What are we talking about today?
So I thought we'd talk about Swans today.
Swan's new album.
Swans, yeah. Well,
Is
it
it
came
new?
out last year. It came out in 2023. So it's new. It's new enough, but they're on tour with it right now. They're in Europe in February, and then they're coming to the States in April, May. So they're going to be in San Francisco on...
They're coming to San Francisco.
Yeah, they're going to be May 2nd, Great American Music Hall.
Great American Music Hall.
Yep. So, yeah, the album is...
May, when is that?
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Yeah, so that is a Thursday.
So what's the name of this new album?
It's called The Beggar. The Beggar. It's 2 CDs. So there's a lot of long songs. The second CD has like a 44-minute track and then an 8.5 minute track. And then the first CD has 9 songs.
It's pretty awesome. I was listening to it.
Yeah.
And you got to definitely be in the mood to listen to it, because if you're just trying to kill some time during the day and be in a happy or sad mood, it doesn't really do it. It's more like you have to, you really need to listen to it. You can't just listen to it on the side, like in the background.
It's not background music, and it's not driving music either, unless you have, well, it's not being stuck in traffic music.
There's a lot of spoken word involved. It's there's songs, but it is.
It's the way Michael sings.
Yeah,
it's
beautiful. And the show we saw them play at Great American Music Hall a few years ago.
We did, and it was awesome. I think that was for Glowing Man, and it was great.
Yeah,
it was fucking.
That was amazing. That was just an amazing show. It just felt, the energy felt great.
Yeah, I think their music is really hypnotic. Like, you kind of just want to dedicate yourself to listening to it. Like, just sit down and listen to the music.
Yeah,
you know?
You actually
and it
need
kind
to
of
listen
like
to
gets
it.
you into this like trance, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to get your... It's not going to get your foot tapping.
No.
You need to actually, maybe just take a bath and listen to it or something like that.
Something. Yeah.
You know?
I thought I was stuck in traffic on the stupid bridge, and I thought, well, maybe I'll listen to this record, and it was just pissing me off. I was getting really agitated. So this is not the album for this moment, but
I actually like classical piano music when I'm in traffic, because it actually slows me down and it doesn't make me want to like go around people and shit. It just kind of makes me sit there. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm just going to kick back and go along with whatever happens. And it chills me out.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Classical piano is nice for traffic. However, if I'm like actually stuck, like at the metering lights or at the toll plaza or something going into the city, and it's just like a parking lot, I need like dance music. I need to like...
You need to get your energy up.
Let me go ahead and enjoy this moment, you know?
Yeah, see, if I get my energy up during those times, I will get pissed. I feel like I will.
Yeah, if I can find like something to sing and like groove to in my seat, then it makes it a lot happier.
Yeah.
But you want to listen to some of it?
Yeah, let's hear some of it.
So... This is... I found that I like this track the most. This is actually the Beggar Lover 3, in parentheses. This is the 44-minute track that's on the second CD.
Okay.
But,
CD?
Yeah, that's what their Bandcamp says. 2 CDs.
2 CDs?
Yeah.
No records, huh?
They have digital. They have compact disc. They do have it in vinyl, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have it in vinyl.
Today's...
I know.
CD. I mean, that's cool. Actually, CDs always worked fantastic. They obviously don't have the sound of the analog sound of the record, the warmth
Well, who even has a CD player anymore? I have CDs that I can't listen to because I don't have a fucking. This doesn't have a disc player in it anymore. Cars don't have disc players.
Tapes went away, and then tapes came back anyway, and there's just tape decks everywhere, and then people start making them again. And,
Are you saying CDs are going to come back?
Yeah, of course they will. For a minute, at least. CDs are actually make a lot of sense because they store a lot of information, and they don't get scratched like records. They're not as easy to scratch.
They get scratched though, but yeah.
They don't sound as good. It's a digital sound, and you can just kind of tell. But they could probably. Well, I don't know. I don't want CDs to come back or anything. But they sure were convenient, right?
Did you
Skipping
have
around on it.
I had a big ass suitcase kind of thing, with the held the CDs and the sleeves.
Yeah.
The pages. Did you have that shit? Remember that? That was like our music collection.
Well, that's another thing about CDs that were the shit. They're just tiny little. They're like huge credit cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all they were. So you could fit them into like a thick wallet, like a planner size wallet. You have your whole fucking collection in there. I mean, you can't do that with a physical thing. Obviously, digital came around and it just changes the whole world. But also, artists get ripped off ever since digital came around. So it didn't really solve things. It really just fucked shit up in another way. But CDs were great, man. They were just thin and they fit, and you could carry them around, and they don't sound as good as tapes, obviously, and vinyl. But vinyl, it's always like, it's not perfect.
It isn't perfect, but you know how many of our records are scratched?
I know.
Like, it's
annoying. And then you can't really listen to those songs.
It frustrates me because I'll try to listen to like our Black Heart Procession record, and it's like my favorite one, and it's just scratched as fuck. Like 3 tracks are just ruined. Like I can't even listen to them, and I don't. What did we do? Did we do something? Did we do something wrong? I don't know why they're so scratched. They're just fucking
one
scratched.
time I did scratch that record, but I'm noticed that it's been scratched all over. So I think maybe it's just a lower grade of plastic. They use different thicknesses or grades. I don't know, but I remember when we've bought our own vinyl for our own records, we had the choice, and it was like, you want to get the good quality shit or the lower quality, and it's a lot cheaper to get the lower quality stuff. So it's possible that it was mid-grade or lower quality, and it just gets scratched a lot easier.
Yeah, that could be what it is. So this is the first track on the record, called The Parasite.
Breathe my breath into your head. Righteous, pure, and sour with death. Here I am, just empty skin. There is no way out, there is no way in. Crucified in.
You see why I say you need to take a bath and listen to it.
It would be cool.
You really can't do it while you don't get to listen to it and talk at the same time or do something else at the same time.
You really can't multitask.
Or you're not really listening to it.
Yeah, it's true.
So you have to actually listen to it.
I would say this album seems a little more approachable, though, for people that maybe don't know Swans. Like, some of their shit is really abrasive, kind of, I would say. And this is a lot more, like, palatable and approachable. It's more melodic.
Yeah. It's an awesome album. I'm excited to actually get to know it more.
Yeah, so it looks like the show is $40.
In San Francisco?
Mm-hmm.
But they're playing all over the country, right?
Yeah, they're playing everywhere.
And that's going to be in like late spring.
May 2nd, so late-ish, yeah.
But I mean the country, yeah.
Yeah, they hit the U.S. in April. They start out in the East and make their way.
And then
west.
they do Europe in February.
They're in Europe right now.
Right now.
Yeah, they're in Europe right now. So. Yeah, so it's a cool album. Someone on Bandcamp said, I'm a late comer to Swan's music and glad I've started with this one. And, you know, I don't know why they're glad, but I think it is more.
I think it's a really good album so
It's
far.
more like some of their albums are like pretty.
I just haven't listened to. I haven't listened to it for a long period yet, but I think it's so far I love it.
Yeah, well, and he talks
I'll
about
probably
death.
love it even more.
It's a lot about death and mortality. Like, all right, he's grappling with this shit, as are many of us.
Yeah.
So,
Who doesn't?
yeah. Well,
I don't think anyone
didn't
escapes
in my
it.
20s, though. Like, you know.
Well,
you know,
these
when
guys
you're
are
younger.
at 50 or
Yeah.
60 or something.
Yeah. So it's out on Young God Records, as always, and yeah.
Awesome.
It's
I
on
can't wait to
Bandcamp.
see them here when they come to San Francisco.
Yeah, if you want to check it out, it's on Bandcamp. You can listen, looks like, to the whole thing on Bandcamp. I don't know how many times you can listen, but it's not like, you know, how sometimes they'll only make a couple tracks available to listen to. Looks like every single one is you can listen to, so.
Yeah. Well, shit, we should listen to it over and over and over till they stop us. Or we should buy their record. That's even
We
better.
could just buy it.
Buy their CD, their double CD. Pull my CD player out with the remote control and just skip around. Yeah, I want to check this out.
Right? You could skip around. That was the unique thing about CDs. Well, you can do that with any digital.
Digital kind of ticks all those boxes because you can take it around in something the size of, well, a water drop really is all it takes. Something the size of a water drop. A tiny SD card.
That's true. Well, cheers, by the way. Cheers.
Cheers.
How dare we start off a session without cheersing?
Well, this is the first time we've been back in, like, I think since October, right? Maybe even September.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. We did a few. We did a bunch last year, and we did a few in the fall, and then
the
holidays.
great winter. Winter always gets fucked.
Holidays. We start snowboarding more.
Yeah.
And we start just getting into winter, and you don't really go outside as much. You start to feel like you're withering. It's the motivation, and then it's weird. Winter is strange.
I kind of love it, though. I kind of love winter. I used to love spring, but it's like only February, mid-February, and it feels like spring, and I'm like, no, I'm not ready yet. It's still just February. I kind of just want to like enjoy the deep, quiet peacefulness of winter for a little while longer.
Yeah.
You know? I like the sun, though. I'm appreciating the sun.
I'm appreciating the fact that the sun is going down later, and we're getting a little bit more sunshine. I definitely like that, but it's just a gradual thing. I'm gonna love when the spring hits, but that's still a month and a half away. But so we're really just in winter, and that's fine. But I'm looking forward to some sunshine for sure. I love the sunshine. I also love the snow, but I don't really like to be in it like week after week or something. Just like on
that
occasion.
gets old for sure.
Yeah, I love to play in the snow for sure, but I don't want to live in it for long periods. That's a little bit Scandinavian, a little brutal.
Yeah, then it must be the Scandinavian in me that's like, I don't know, it's kind of nice. Something kind of nice about it.
That's for the Scandinavians. That's not for me. I might have a little Scandinavian. I'm sure we all do, but
yeah.
At least a little.
All of us from the British Isles are total nuts for sure.
Absolutely. The Vikings are Scandinavian.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were all up in the British Isles.
Oh, they
from,
just
like,
populated the whole thing.
Yeah, so you got to dig back. But like, have you done you haven't done your 23andMe, your DNA
No,
shit.
I've never
You
done
gotta
it.
do it, because you should do it.
What
It's
for?
interesting. Because it's interesting.
Yeah, and then they're gonna come out and they're gonna say there's a bunch of shit done wrong, and yeah.
Well, it changes. That's what's weird. It does change. Like when I first got it, it said I was like 35% Scandinavian, and then 55% British. They say British Irish. They don't like delineate Scottish, which annoys me, but whatever. And then the rest was like a smattering of Southern European and whatever. There was even, there's a bunch of stuff in there in like infinitesimal degrees. But then it's changed. Like last time I looked, it had changed a little. But it's still mostly British and Scandinavian, I think, for me. But you should find out. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting. I'd rather get a genetic test that has to do with like my health points.
You would.
A genetic methylation test,
Well,
because
that's like 10
that
times
would be
as expensive.
Yeah,
but okay.
no, not 10, 5. I think
Okay,
it's
fine.
5 times more expensive, but
They're what, $500?
It just tells you like the perfect foods that you should be eating, shit like that, or what you should avoid, and that'd be awesome. No, it's like $600.
There is like a DNA health component to the ancestry testing.
I think a lot of them do the
opt in
genetic
on that.
methylation tests as well. A lot of them do both.
Maybe I should opt in on that then. I opted out because I was like, I don't want y'all to know what the fuck my shit is, but maybe I should know.
Well, I think you gave me your DNA already, so I don't know if you're gonna wiggle out of that one.
Right, that's true.
I think we've all Google took a picture of us driving down the street. They took a picture of our house. They took a picture of everything.
I was in the picture when they took a photo of Haight Street when I lived there. I was in that. I was sitting because I had a desk in the window. I was sitting at the fucking window, and you couldn't see.
Really? But you
was
could tell
me,
it was you.
I could tell it was me. You could see in my, face. You could see my head and my outline. It's like, holy shit, that's me. It's not anymore. They've updated.
Yeah, they probably
since.
change them every. I never see those Google cars anymore, though.
I don't either.
So I wonder if, although they probably just don't have huge fucking chunks on top, now they're just like built into the cars,
That's
and so
true.
you can't tell.
That's true.
Hadn't thought about that, but yeah.
The Waymos are very obvious. Those are chunky as fuck, but...
A group of people, like a mob, fucking burned one down to the ground the other day.
A Waymo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they burned it. They just it was all melted. The whole top part was melted. I saw the picture.
That's a victimless crime.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So,
Well, people are pretty fucking sick of the Waymos. They're like, I think it's awesome.
I have zero
to eventually
issue with
make it
Waymo.
work.
They work fine. I've been on the streets in San Francisco loads with them driving, and they're fine. They're actually very conscientious drivers.
Yeah, of course. And if everybody drove that way, obviously there would be no wrecks.
Exactly.
There just wouldn't
So
be.
they're fucking careful. So they stop at the stop sign and have a look around.
And that's what
what's
people get
wrong with
pissed
that?
at.
People are so mad.
They get pissed because the things won't drive aggressively.
right.
And they're trying to which really just endangers everybody. So it's actually better if they just, people are really shitty at driving, so it's way better to figure this out, even if Waymo's doing some fucked up shit. But yeah, I got attacked. I didn't read the article, but yeah, I got burned down to the ground. Big mob of people in San Francisco.
That's so funny. Waymo didn't do anything. What are they mad about? What's their beef? Do you think it really is that the Waymos are just
everyone's just fucking hopped up, trying to go to work, freaking out, driving like crazy maniacs, thinking if the person in front of them isn't thinking on their fucking crazy level that they gotta fucking get around them. It gets out of control, especially in California. It gets out of control. The aggressiveness in the driving. And so I can see why people in San Francisco are flipping the fuck out over these conscientious robot drivers that aren't very good at their job yet. I can see why there's a lot of issue with that.
I mean, I can see that that could be the case. Like, people are just angsty and sick of it. But also, I wonder if there's a deeper thing, like they think it's taking jobs or something.
Sure, but I don't think anyone really cares about taking jobs. No one even wants a job. That's just some fucking thing the government put in our heads. Like, no one even thinks of it. Like, jobs are lost to robots left and right. And when people fight for jobs, I don't really think... I think they're just fighting for... I think they're just fighting to fight.
It was in Chinatown. Blah, blah, blah. No injuries. I want to see if they're... A Waymo vehicle struck a cyclist last week in Potrero Hill, resulting in minor injuries.
It
The
did
Waymo
run over...
passenger was unhurt. That wasn't Waymo.
Oh, okay.
That was the other one, and they've gotten pulled.
Oh, okay. What was the name of that?
I don't remember.
I swear.
It was no. 'Cause there
So
were
the one
two.
that ran over the lady and stopped,
Yeah.
the tire stopped on her. It was like confused, and she was pinned under it.
That was bad. Oh, here we
That's
go.
horrible. Why am I
Cruz.
laughing?
It was Cruz.
Cruz, okay.
Yeah,
That's the
rolled
other
over a
one.
pedestrian, dragged her about 20 feet.
Are you saying Cruz got pulled? They're
Cruz
not
got
doing
pulled.
it
Yeah,
anymore?
Cruz isn't in operation.
I see him everywhere.
You see Cruz?
Well, not lately, actually.
Yeah, no, they got pulled. And maybe it was just like a temporary suspension or recall or something. But I haven't seen him back on the street. But no, that wasn't Waymo. That was Cruz. It's not funny at all. It's fucking tragic. It's awful. But I guess there's something humorous about it as well.
No, it's pretty fucking terrible. It like ran over her. She like jumped. She got hit by another car and got thrown in front of it, and so it ran over her with one tire, and then it stopped. But it stopped pinning her leg on top of her other leg. She couldn't get off, and it just stopped there. Like security measures made it freeze on top of her
froze,
fucking leg,
like
and
it didn't-
people had to like fucking jack the car up
Yeah.
to like get her leg
That's
out.
terrible. Like, you'd think the car would be able to detect that it's sitting on something.
Yeah.
Like a body.
Well, I mean, now they're going to be like, oh shit, we need to make sure the car can detect whether it's sitting on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, but you got. I guess she
Jesus
took it for
Christ.
the team. That's what taking it
Is
for
she
the team.
okay? Did she have to, like...
I don't know. Because of where it happened, I figured it was someone that was homeless, and that's why we're not hearing that much about it. Because
Yeah.
the area was where there's a shit ton of homelessness
Yeah,
in
it
San
was down on
Francisco.
6th.
Right
that
downtown,
corridor.
right on Market and
6th, right?
Yeah, like
Like that.
the most homeless area.
Yeah, that street's pretty...
I don't know if it's the most, but lots of that.
Remember that guy that told us how to roll a joint on 6th? Why were we on 6th?
He's Iranian.
He was like, 2 boobs. You have to make 2 boobs.
Too, but it was pretty good advice.
It was good
yeah.
advice. I've rolled much more joints.
Yeah.
Better. Yeah. Yeah, 6 is interesting. So that probably is why we're not hearing more, because they're like, well, whatever. Was a fucking miscreant. But maybe there is more, and I just don't know.